Good morning to you all. Here we are already midweek, Wednesday morning. It's a little bit dark here in Nottingham in the UK, so I hope that it might be a little bit brighter wherever you are. This morning, I'm very strongly guided to draw a card for you all from my tarot cards. As always, setting the intent that the message that comes through and what my guides help to draw me to is something that will resonate with as many people as possible. So let's see what is in store for us all today. And that's come out really quickly. That's a common theme. The collective, are very clear of what they're wanting to say to us at the moment. Right, okay. So this is, sorry, I'm pausing. This is a great card. It's an interesting card. We have the 10 of Wands here, and Wands, my quick summary is always, it's where the magic happens. You know, not surprisingly, they're Wands, but Wands always are a sign that there's movement, there's action, there's growth, very positive, always a very positive card. And 10, the numerology of 10 is, it's invariably, it's in relation to its endings and beginnings. So it's not surprising that this has come out at the start of the calendar year. We're at the start of a new cycle, a new phase. But for you, this might resonate if actually for you personally, you're feeling as though you're almost in a bit of a transition. That quite often happens at the start of a new year. You know, lots of people make resolutions, decide they want to do some things differently, they want some things to change. So it makes perfect sense to me why my guides are drawing that card out. When I look at this visually, there's also a sense, this is a hugely positive card. For a lot of you, you're going to find you've suddenly got so much going on. There's quite a lot of change, and it almost might be feeling or starting to feel a little bit overwhelming. But this card is saying, do you know what? We won't send you anything that you can't handle. We won't send you too much for you to handle. But this is, literally saying, but oh goodness, you're going to have your hands full if we look at that. But actually in a great way, whereas I know for a lot of you, you've been feeling as though you've got your hands full, but in a way that there's too much almost to handle and to cope with. That is evening out, as has come out in a lot of my readings. This year, there's going to be a lot of change for a lot of people, but in a really positive way. And let's face it, it's been a few years for a lot of us for it feeling like that. There's been lots to deal with that perhaps hasn't been all that great. This is the year when that's changing. So that is, I'm so chuffed, as you can probably tell. That's such a great card to come out for all of you. So, as always, thank you so much for being with me. As always, if you have any questions, please comment. Please do get in touch. And of course, if you're wanting a reading or something that's for you individually, obviously I do this to try and help as many people as I possibly can. Then take a look at my details. My website, all the details are there. But also just get in touch if you want to ask me a question about this. I know there's always an awful lot to take on board. But thank you for being with me. A pleasure to do a reading for you all. And I will be with you all again very, very soon.